Liverpool Football Club have certainly silenced the doubters, the haters, the pundits at the beginning of the season who completely disregarded them. We're going to be looking through that. We're going to be looking at the outrageous predictions because I feel like people almost are assuming Liverpool, were in a position at the start of the season where they should be winning the league. And these predictions just show that simply just isn't true. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe and the like as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. So we're going to start with mainly the pundits, and shout out to LFC Ariane on Twitter who made this comp. I just took a bit of the clips at the start. Just have a listen to what some of these pundits and a bit of rival fans said about Liverpool at the start of the season.
Or Liverpool in sixth. Arne Slot, eh? Arne who? I know. Like, come on. They haven't got the best squad. I don't see it. I think Salah's starting to fall off a bit. Legs are going. I think there's going to be problems there. Big problems.
Yeah. Got them Champions League place.
I've got them in third.
One down, fourth. I think it would be impossible for them after Jurgen Klopp.
Who's going to win the league this year? Jamie?
Man City.
And Gary?
Arsenal.
I don't see it. I thought...
Don't see what?
I don't see him challenging. I think...
My view would be that the impact of Klopp will take its toll, just going off evidence of history. That's it. Evidence of history of a manager like that leaving at some point. I think there'll be some pain this season for Liverpool and it could cost them.
Mohamed Salah, still one of the best right wingers. 100%. No, not by now. 100%. He's still top 5, one of the best right wingers in the world. Do you think so does Mohamed Salah score 20 goals next season?
It's not that guy, obviously.
I've gone for Arsenal, because I think they progress every year. Gone with Arsenal, I think we'll win the title. I think it's about time that all the promise comes to fruition.
I've gone for Arsenal as well.
I think the craziest prediction was about Salah. He's not that guy, he's old. And when you hear statements like this, you can see the timeline of a professional athlete, and what we fans see as a timeline for a professional athlete is very different. Mo Salah has a physique of, I would say, a 26, 25-year-old. The way he approaches himself, he's mature. Physically, you can tell he cares. You can just tell, based off his physical condition, that he will not decline at the pace of other players. And as for people saying Arne Slot, it shows no one respected Arne Slot when he walked in. Everyone, sort of thought, ooh, who is this guy? I'm not sure how many of you guys are on Twitter or Liverpool fans that saw it, but at the start of the season, there was a clip. And quite funny, it was Arne Slot walking with a plate and food on his plate. And then there was clips showing the Liverpool players looking at him. There was narratives already being made. The players hate him. They're thinking, who is this big guy just coming in? He's just eating the food. He's got no tactical ideas. That's where Arne Slot was starting. Obviously, the players definitely didn't think that way. But Arne Slot hadn't made the impression where people can think otherwise about him. So it just shows how impressive he's actually been. It really, really does show that. But anyway, let's move on to another sort of analysis of Liverpool from a rival fan.
Arne Slot will be sacked by Christmas. And I genuinely believe that. Liverpool will not get top 4 this season. The reason why I believe he will be sacked is because the Liverpool players will struggle to adapt to his playing style. And he's got big shoes to fill. What Klopp has done for Liverpool, no other Liverpool manager has done. And I just feel like the pressure and weight will get to him. Yeah. Yes, he's won his first game as a manager for Liverpool, but if we're being honest here, it's only Ipswich. Yeah. No disrespect to Ipswich, but they're not really a competition to Liverpool. So if Liverpool are 7th, 8th, 9th by Christmas, I will not be surprised if Liverpool try to go and sign Xabi Alonso and sack Slot.
And I saw a lot of these about Arne Slot being sacked. There'll be another one in this video. And it just, again, goes to show where Arne Slot was starting. This wasn't a guy coming in with high hopes and high predictions and sort of the confidence of the general public. And I'm not saying these people should be ridiculed, because I'm sure a lot of you guys, even Liverpool fans I saw, did not have the faith in Arne Slot. They were confirmed, like, okay, we might not even finish in the top 4. So to just come at these rival fans, it's not fair. But again, I just want to show Arne Slot has done a fantastic job from where people saw him. Let's get on to the next reaction.
Arne Slot will be sacked this season.
What position in the league will Liverpool be when he gets sacked?
I see him finishing in the first 3 to 4 months as a top 10 team. I don't believe the hype in about him, and I don't think Liverpool will give him the patience.
Damn, sacked before Christmas is incredible. not even finishing in the top 10 in the first couple of games is incredible as well. And I'm sure a lot of Liverpool fans would have preferred to go for Xabi Alonso over Arne Slot if you had asked them a year ago when Klopp resigned, who is the perfect guy for you? But you've got to give credit to the Liverpool recruitment team. They knew the sort of manager to come in. Arne Slot is perfect. They were still playing the crash bang wall of football whilst also maintaining possession, playing slowly when they needed to, increasing the pace of the game when they needed to. It worked perfectly. It quite literally worked perfectly. Arne Slot got himself in a way whereby he could gain the trust of Liverpool fans immediately. You just felt there was trust immediately. From the first game at Anfield to the first game at Ipswich, when Liverpool had arrived, pre-season, I remember playing up against Liverpool as an Arsenal fan. You guys look good. Harvey Elliott probably hasn't had the impact he would have hoped this season. Carvalho, I think Salah was actually playing as well. The intricate play, you could already tell his blueprint was in there. You guys quite literally destroyed us in that first half. You really, really did. And Arteta didn't have answers for Arne Slot in pre-season. I knew that you guys would be proper good judging off of that. You guys really put a statement out there, and it's all down to Arne Slot. Now let's go on to another reaction.
I genuinely believe that Man United will have a better season than Liverpool this year. First of all, they haven't made a single signing this summer. You're telling me new manager Arne Slot comes in and he hasn't been able to bring in one player that he wants into this new system. And mind you, he's going to bring in a new system. That's going to be hard to change after a 10-year basically Klopp era with Liverpool. Man United are still trying to recover from losing Sir Alex Ferguson, and that was over 10 years ago. The best players like Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, they're all aging. Your best players like Trent Alexander-Arnold keep teasing that he's going to leave to Real Madrid as well. And then on the other side, you've actually got Man United trying to make logical signings. Bringing in young players like Matthias de Ligt, Mazraoui, both 24 years old, but yet are so experienced in the biggest clubs in the world. They're young players like Garnacho, Amad Diallo, they're only going to get better this year. Lissandro Martinez is coming back after a whole season injury. The only way Man United fail this year is if Ten Hag drops the ball. He's the only question mark on Man United season this year.
You know what? I don't even want to talk about that for too long. Man United to finish above Liverpool. I think even anyone with a brain would have recognised at the start of the season, Arne Slot may not hit the ground running, but for sure you're going to finish above that United side, for sure. Now on to the final reaction from a rival.
Of Liverpool is almost complete. I'm saying around 60 to 70%. We are almost there, bro. Because I've been saying it ever since Klopp said he's running out of energy, he's tired, he needs a rest, and them things there, I've been saying it. No Klopp, no Liverpool blood. And the fact that you have replaced the great Jurgen Klopp with a Ten Hag stunt double, it's not making sense, blood. It's like Liverpool just want to fail, bro. How have you not seen what Ten Hag has done with Man United, bro? And you thought it would be a good idea to hire his evil twin. Make it make sense, broski. He's bold, he's Dutch, managing the Eredivisie, won the Eredivisie. Like, what more similarities do you want? And the funniest thing above all is when him and Ten Hag were in the same league, the Eredivisie, he couldn't even beat Ten Hag.
The Ten Hag comparisons, wow. Arne Slot has gone from there to being, he would be the second most successful manager in the Premier League currently in only one season. That's incredible. That really is incredible. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think anyone else in the Premier League other than Pep has won it. I really don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. So it goes to show again, Arne Slot, the job he's done is absolutely incredible. And to be honest, I don't want to gloat, but I'm going to leave you guys with my predictions of Liverpool at the start of the season. I obviously didn't think they would go on to win the title, but it goes to show there is some people out there, like myself, that actually put a sensible prediction about Arne Slot and Liverpool. Have a listen. And until next time, peace.
In third place, I'm going to go with Arne Slot's Liverpool. I feel like they've been playing brilliant football in pre-season. He's just got the firepower. Van Dijk stays as expected. Salah as well. They're just going to be that sort of team. They'll probably flirt again with the top spots for quite a while with City and Arsenal. But I don't feel like they're going to have enough to go the full way. I do feel like they'll go unbeaten at Anfield, though. I do feel like it's going to shock us how good Liverpool are just after the Klopp, leaving. But like Slot is really underrated, and he'll get Liverpool a nice third place finish like last season and an exciting season for the rebuild for the Liverpool fans.